Hello, and welcome to the weekly broadcast of Strategic Speaking for Results. I'm Elizabeth Bachman, your host, recording today from a friend's extra bedroom outside Cologne, Germany. We've been traveling for the last 3 weeks, and I've been scrambling to get my work done as in the mornings before everybody wakes up and before all the socializing starts. And in the process of it, I was thinking about how I've been reaching out to my mentors this whole time. The whole this whole trip, I've also been using to connect with clients and mentors, and realizing that there's a whole pattern to mentorship that I'd like to talk about. I'd like to think about. For me, recently, it was about a presentation that I had done, which the people who took it loved it. They said it was mind blowing. And yet, when they talked about the thing that was the most important, the mind blowing part was not the part that I was actually trying to teach them. It wasn't producing the results that I wanted. And I recognize I'm too close to my own material. This is what I teach. I become an extra fresh set of eyes for someone's speech or presentation. And it's what I needed to deal with for myself to be able to do this. So I reached out to my mentors, and they helped me fix it. The presentation is much better. I gave it again. I got the results I needed. And now I know how to move forward. Mentorship is so important. The reason I was able to do that was because I have been keeping the relationships, working on the network, keeping my relationships going, talking to my mentors, keeping in touch with them. And this is a strategy that my early teachers taught me, that I have now I now help my clients with. So there are 5 things you can think about. The first one is, if you're looking for the right mentor, you should have several, but the right mentor is to start with a clear goal in mind. Once you know where you want to go, you can set your strategy, but you need to know where you want to go first in your career. Do you want a raise? Do you want a promotion? Do you ultimately want to get to the C-suite? Do you want to found your own company? What kind of impact do you want to make? Start with a goal, and then think about who are the mentors who can help you get there. Who are the people who are a little further down the road than you are? Secondly, look beyond your immediate circle. This is really important because women especially tend to negotiate, tend to do networking laterally with their peers and not to dare to reach above their immediate circle. But you can certainly do that. Check my YouTube channel for the video nugget about finding your dream mentor, or check my newsletter. It'll be in this week's newsletter as well. And then be proactive and be persistent. That's number 3. Reach out. You need to do the work. Reach out and ask people if they can be your mentor, if they'd be willing. Would you be willing is a phrase that I like. And then once you know what you're looking for, don't take up too much of their time. Know exactly what you're going to ask and be persistent. Ask them again and again. If they don't have time, most people, they don't answer till the 3rd or 4th time in any case. If they are willing to be your mentor, set a regular schedule and then show up for that. Be prepared. Don't just show up and say, well, I don't know what I want to think about this week. Then, if they say no, they just don't have time, then ask them who they might recommend. Who should I know who can help me with this specific issue? Then number 4, here we go, is be ready to give back. What can you offer? Who do you know in your network? Because of course you are actively networking. Who do you know in your network who would be useful for them? Who do you know? Maybe one of your other mentors. You should have mentors who specialize in different aspects of your career so you know what you're looking for. Or perhaps you're part of an organization where it would be useful for them to speak. Or maybe somebody you know is part of an organization where it would be useful for them to speak. Ask them what they're looking for. I can't tell you how many times I've asked someone for help and then said, "What can I do for you?" And they say, "Oh, nobody's ever asked me that." So always be ready to offer whatever help you can offer. Maybe you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who'd be useful. And then number 5, be willing to learn. That's the biggest one. There's nothing more annoying than somebody giving you advice and you say, "Yeah, I tried that. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work." Say yes, say thank you, write it down, think about it. If it's something you've tried, is there an aspect of it that you haven't tried? Or is there something about their particular experience that would make your experience better? Keep an open mind and be willing to learn. If you're interested in any of this, this is a large part of what I help my clients with. So reach out to me here, wherever you're listening to this or watching this, and check in with me. I'd be happy to help. This has been Strategic Speaking for Results. I'll see you on the next one.